When Courtney Hadwin first stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage, she stunned the world. A shy teenager who transformed into a powerhouse of raw energy and soul the moment she began to sing. Her performance was electric, unforgettable, and filled with promise. Yet behind that incredible voice and meteoric rise to fame lies a story far more painful than anyone imagined. What began as a dream opportunity soon turned into a heartbreaking struggle that few saw coming. This is the untold tragedy of Courtney Hadwin, the girl who conquered the stage but faced battles no spotlight could ever reveal. Nobody expected a quiet British girl to dominate America's Got Talent, but Courtney Hadwin did. She became famous instantly after one step into the spotlight. She struggled behind the cheers, testing her courage and strength. Discover Courtney's terrible life after AGT. Who worried you most? Was Simon still the judge? The child star. Courtney Hadwin, a British vocalist, first took America's Got Talent by storm. We discovered she was born in picturesque Hartlepool, County Durham, on July 6, 2004. She was more than a music lover. The star was rising. Her parents, Anne-Marie and Paul, spotted her potential when her home was always full of music. Music was important to her family. She showed that her family loved music, along with her siblings Melissa and Paul, who were also musicians. Though her journey seemed miraculous, harsh challenges and unexpected struggles nearly crushed her hopes. Courtney began music at 5. Hesleden, a rural northeast England village with a strong community, was her hometown. It was quiet enough for her to pursue her passion away from huge cities. Her education began at Hesleden Primary School and continued at Chawton Hall Academy in Peterlee till 2018. Her love of music drove her beyond school. Chawton Hall Theatre School, Peanuts Master Classes, Kate Sir's School of Music, and Vocal Ovation's Julie Miles helped her improve her voice. Her family encouraged her, and her grandfather regularly mentioned her drive to improve. She worked hard to achieve her dream, rehearsing with her coach for hours and even singing on the streets to pay for music lessons. Her 2015 Teen Star stage debut was in Newcastle, England. She didn't win, but her passionate rendition of Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love was memorable. This started her singing competition career. In 2017, she entered The Voice Kids UK and wowed everyone with her performance of Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits. She dazzled the judges with Dancing in the Street and a stunning rendition of James Brown's I Got You, I Feel Good in the semifinals. I guess it was a James Brown video that led to other videos, and then I started moving my legs and experiencing the music. This show allowed her to demonstrate her versatility, but nothing prepared her for what followed next. Her next step was all she needed to be known. Success on stage for Courtney. An appearance on America's Got Talent made Courtney famous worldwide. She always impressed the judges, especially with her heartfelt rendition of Say Something by A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. She became a mini-celebrity at school because her peers approached her to show their admiration. It was new and exciting for her. She earned the Hartlepool Performance of the Year award and was a Beyond the Lights Award nominee in 2016. Little Richard, James Brown, Mick Jagger, and Janis Joplin influenced her unique musical style. She grabbed the crowd with her July 2017 performance of And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going. Even though she lost, it changed her career. After numerous obstacles, her fame soared. One of her biggest moments was performing at the South Tyneside Festival in 2018 to 18,000 people. Opening for Sister Sledge was a privilege. Her stirring rendition of Otis Redding's Hard to Handle on America's Got Talent that year led Howie Mandel to push the golden buzzer and send her straight to the live shows. Skipping early elimination rounds gave her unprecedented recognition. She went from shy to assertive on stage. Everyone was impressed by her confidence and stage presence, notably Howie Mandel, who recognized something extraordinary in her. Despite her accomplishments, she faced even greater trials, testing her strength and tenacity like never before. Courtney Hadwin's explosive performance of James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag on America's Got Talent's quarterfinals wowed audiences. Her stage presence impressed the judges, notably Simon Cowell, who sent her to the semifinals. She continued to impress with her vocal range throughout the tournament. She performed Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild in the semifinals. She faced Tina Turner's River Deep Mountain High in the finals. She didn't win the grand prize, but her show career continued. After AGT, she performed amazing live shows with magician Shin Lim at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Her season 13 outings were among the most memorable, making her one of the most talked-about participants. Courtney saw her time in the entertainment world as more than just a competition. It was a thrilling trip that changed her. Stage became more than a platform. She could be herself and express her emotions via music. She felt at home in front of millions due to the bright lighting, audience enthusiasm, and exhilaration of performing. Her friendship with other candidates and the thrill of performing with a live band made it even more memorable. These were her favorite moments, making her journey unforgettable. Courtney is the person that never quits. In 2019, she returned to America's Got Talent, The Champions, a special version including prior finalists, surprising everyone. She performed Pretty Little Thing beautifully this time. Even though she placed third, her performance garnered attention. For Courtney, winning wasn't enough. She wanted to define her musical style and show her talent beyond the competition. You know what? People were talking about this. People had a lot to say about Courtney because they were opinionated. As you know, many were astonished when she selected America's Got Talent over Britain's After the Voice Kids UK. For Courtney, the choice seemed easy. She aspired to play on the world's biggest stage where her musical heroes had performed. It wasn't just competition. It was about establishing her worth to herself and others. Her U.S. triumph did not surprise her relatives. They always thought she had something special that would resonate with American audiences more than in the UK. Their faith paid off as she became an international sensation and shaped global music. Who knew she was about to have a life-changing moment? Courtney's AGT adventure. On America's Got Talent's 13th season, Courtney Hadwin appeared bashful and cautious throughout her audition. She seemed normal until she performed Otis Redding's Hard to Handle. She became a strong dancer and singer as the music started. The audience was immediately captivated and stood up. Everyone was astonished by her raw, electric voice. The judges were as astonished as the audience. One said she was a different person when she sang. Another judge, a Janis Joplin devotee, compared Courtney's performance to Clive Davis's discovery of her at the Monterey Pop Festival. He was so thrilled that he hit the golden buzzer and sent her to the live shows. It changed Courtney's life and made her a standout contestant from the start. Her audition video became viral, garnering millions of YouTube views in months. Her unusual stage appearance and old-school rock and roll voice were in demand. She performed beautifully throughout the competition. In the quarterfinals, she sang James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, which fit her vibrant and soulful approach. When she was introduced on live television, the host stated that her audition had been seen over 200 million times, indicating her growing fan base. Courtney's Steppenwolf performance of Born to be Wild in the semifinals was powerful. She was suddenly one of the season's most intriguing contenders. She sang Tina Turner's River Deep Mountain High at the finale, proving she was destined to perform. Despite her burgeoning prominence, several online questioned whether she was as shy as she portrayed in her audition. They noted that she had competed on The Voice Kids UK, suggesting she had more experience than expected. Her family, friends, and professors supported her, saying she was always bashful and sang in her sleep. They also reminded everyone that many talent show candidates had experience. Courtney didn't win the grand prize on AGT, but she was no loser. She performed 5 live events at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas with season champion Shin Lim. Singing on such a great stage was another step toward a bright future. She appeared on America's Got Talent, The Champions, a special episode featuring past winners, In January 2019, she sang her first original song, Pretty Little Thing. Her performance on AGT made her one of the most skilled and memorable. She was one of the top 50 contestants in all AGT seasons, proving her global significance. She did not win the prize and was heavily ridiculed, but guess what? She gained true followers and life-changing opportunities. I'm thrilled because folks who have followed me since my first audition are sending me great messages of support. Very great. The major break. In the winter of 2000s, she signed with Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment and Arista Records, which changed her career. The start of her music career was a major milestone. Courtney was ready for the adventurous journey into the uncertain music industry. She published her debut album, The Cover Sessions, in 2019, showcasing her artistic growth. She reworked Harry Styles' Sign of the Times, Lil Nas X's Old Town Road, and Lewis Capaldi's Someone You Loved. She proved she was an artist by transforming each song with her distinct voice and style. She remade these songs, showing her musical growth. Courtney Hadwin's rise from a little English hamlet to a global platform was remarkable. She showed with every performance that she was a talented artist, not merely a contestant. In 2020, Courtney Hadwin released her original song, Happy Xmas War Is Over, adding authenticity to her career. She gave her admirers a thoughtful gift to cheer them up during the holidays. In December 2021, she guest-starred on Howie Mandel's podcast, How He Does Stuff. What happened to my grandmother's pillow? Sorry for the discomfort. How did you handle my grandmother's pillow? You put it where? On the floor. I'm no longer lucky. This was no ordinary interview. Courtney's other side was revealed to fans. She was a young artist with dreams, stories, and a dynamic personality who made her even more fascinating beyond her tremendous performances. Her America's Got Talent audition fears nearly overpowered her, she said in the podcast. The production staff recognized her anxiety, but as she sang on stage, everything changed. She forgot her worries and absorbed herself in the music. She also promised a significant record label announcement, keeping fans excited. Many wondered if she would stay with Simon Cowell's label or try something different. She said she wanted to make songs with Amy Winehouse's emotional depth and her own touch. She saw music as painting or combining inspiration with her own flair. Her time on The Voice Kids UK was amazing and difficult. She adored playing with Danny Jones, but not everyone liked her aggressive approach. Can you imagine? And is it possible? Because nobody has called bravery a danger. Let's examine her struggles to understand this. Overcoming fame-related obstacles. Courtney defied detractors who claimed she was too intense, surprising many. Her struggles went beyond music. She was bullied online and in school. She was humiliated in person and online by harsh people. She persisted, determined to prove them incorrect. She hoped people would look back and see her progress. Fame brought fame's challenges, which her family knew. Her mother supported Courtney but concerned about the effects, while her father was realistic about the drawbacks of fame. He reminded her that Ed Sheeran and other celebrities had left social media due to online criticism. Courtney focused on her music and stayed loyal to herself to overcome fame's evil side. On America's Got Talent, Courtney didn't just perform. Her new and engaging content prompted audience conversations. Some worried that overseas contenders like her would overshadow local talent. However, the show's creators said everything was legal. Courtney and other international candidates auditioned on temporary guest visas, and the show's producers handled the required arrangements if they advanced. She wanted more than auditioning for Britain's Got Talent. She showed her willingness to risk to pursue her aspirations by performing on one of the world's most prominent stages. Courtney Hadwin's America's Got Talent experience went beyond competition. Transformative moment. Tom, Courtney's grandfather, thought many Brits could not comprehend what she represented. Her family always believed she was there to make a mark, not merely compete. Indeed, she did. She was no ordinary contender. Her odds were great, making her a favorite to win. After a James Brown video of "I Got You, I Feel Good" reappeared, 46% of spectators gambled on Courtney winning. She rose through trials, successes, and unexpected turns as the competition toughened. But America's Got Talent had amazing talent. We Three moved audiences with their heartfelt stories, while magician Shin Lim dazzled with his tricks. Courtney's supporters held signs to celebrate her win. The atmosphere was electrifying, excitement was high, and competition was fierce. Everyone was anxious to see who won. America's Got Talent went beyond the show. This was the time where dreams may come true or break. Courtney wasn't easily spooked. She possessed remarkable ability to focus and shut out negative. Her social media presence reflected her bright spirit. On TikTok and Instagram, she immersed people in her universe. She shared studio videos in 2021 to show her music-making process. She kept fans excited by teasing new tracks, like "Keep the Monsters Away." Her social media was never dull. She turned simple situations into fascinating updates that addicted everyone. She will uproot her family to seek greatness in America, her desire. Along the way, she met industry giants like Max Martin, the Britney Spears hitmaker. After recording, she was rumored to move to Pittsburgh, the rock and roll capital, to work with a new band. Courtney's growth was like seeing a courageous artist taking risks. She was no longer the shy AGT debutante. She became trendy. She colored her hair bright red to show off her newfound confidence. She joined the latest TikTok trends, shared enjoyable adventures, and showed her admirers her colorful life. She celebrated her 18th birthday in Turkey by performing at a karaoke club, showing her energy and love beyond the stage. Her online following reflected her relentless ascent to prominence. She got over 9.6 million likes on TikTok and 1.1 million followers. She has nearly 1 million Instagram followers. TikTok was for short updates and cover tunes, but YouTube was vital. She launched it in 2010, but it took off in 2019 after she streamed a live cover session performance. Her 600,000 subscribers and 30 million views were impressive. She proved her flexibility by singing songs like "Beggin' by Måneskin" and "Survivor" by Destiny's Child, impressing judges and fans as a potential future star. Courtney's career was just beginning with a new record. Her memorable AGT audition created a fire of excitement, and her future ideas were gaining steam. She made waves on America's Got Talent, The Champs, with her original song "Pretty Little Thing" at 14, but she didn't stop there. Her debut EP, The Cover Sessions, released on October 25, 2019, features live performances of Harry Styles' "Sign of the Times," Lil Nas X's "Old Town Road," the Jonas Brothers' "Sucker," and Louis Capaldi's "Someone You Loved." These covers weren't copies. She gave each song fresh life, proving she was an artist with a voice beyond her years, not just another adolescent phenomenon. When asked about her musical influences, she casually named Little Richard, James Brown, Janis Joplin, Mick Jagger, and others, demonstrating the many influences that formed her sound. She planned to play at Woodstock 50, the 50th anniversary of the renowned festival, which would have been a career highlight. Unexpected issues forced the event's cancellation, leaving fans wondering what could have been. It was meant to be a big gathering with numerous artists for a historic occasion. The festival had severe issues from the start. Due to the Woodstock '99 disaster, organizers had trouble finding a venue. Additionally, finance and managerial concerns contributed to the festival's cancellation. The event disappointed artists and fans who had been looking forward to it. The COVID-19 outbreak then halted the music industry. Album releases, concerts, and festivals were postponed or canceled. Live performances were nearly impossible, leading many performers to stop traveling. Courtney opted to change her fan interaction during this time. "Happy Christmas War is Over," a passionate cover of John Lennon's classic, was posted on YouTube and streaming sites throughout this season. The song's message of hope and peace was extremely meaningful in such a tough time. Fans liked this special release since it provided comfort and warmth when needed. Courtney was set to perform at another major music festival, FM4 Frequency Festival in 2021. Unfortunately, like Woodstock 50, this festival was canceled. Every chance to perform live seemed to slip away. She persevered despite these obstacles. She focused on making new music and developing her artistic voice. She left the label that succeeded Simon Cowell's Psycho Music. Fans noticed this alteration when she responded to a YouTube comment in 2023. Someone addressed Simon, and Courtney showed she was now independent and doing her own thing. This new era gave her entire creative control over her songs and career, which was wonderful. On February 24, 2023, she released Breakable, her first independent single. She teamed with producer Kevin Bowe to create this song, A New Beginning. Her vocal and lyrical progress was evident in this extremely intimate song. She received rave reviews for her new original music. Just weeks later, on April 7th, she released another original song, That Girl Don't Live Here. She continues to demonstrate her industry-leading style and voice with this album. She continued to be inventive. She released her heartfelt ballad, Call Me Back, on July 28, 2023, showcasing her amazing vocals and emotional depth. Many listeners liked the song, establishing her as a serious musician. Then on September 29th, she stunned audiences with Monsters, a high-energy rock song with a deeper message. The words addressed mental health, stress, and inner battles, but the music was joyful and exhilarating. Fans liked how she blended a serious issue with a dynamic, hard-rocking sound, making the song meaningful and fun. Monsters' 19th spot on Billboard's Hard Rock Digital Song Sales chart increased its popularity, according to chart researcher Xander Zellner. This was a great accomplishment for Courtney, who was suddenly an independent artist without a major label. She wanted to brighten up her admirers for the holidays. Christmas Rocks, a fast-paced rock song for Christmas, was published on November 24, 2023. The song's fresh and vibrant feel made it stand out in the holiday music schedule. The song became a fan favorite due to its fun, upbeat feel. The talented Courtney kept getting noticed. She performed for the Beatles on April 30, 2024,